Right when I thought the new construction content could not get any better here in Tampa Bay, I stumbled upon a brand new construction community that's right on the Innisbrook golf course, one of the GPA tour destinations here in Palm Harbor, Florida. Today we're checking out Montrose by the Toll Brothers. What is going on YouTube? If you are new to the channel, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. Today we are extremely blessed to be on the Innisbrook golf course, one of the GPA tour destinations. And let me tell you, the Toll Brothers are quickly moving up the rankings for some of my favorite builders here in Tampa Bay. We're fortunate enough today to get to tour two models, and let me tell you, they're absolutely stunning. I just did a quick walkthrough through one of them, but before we get started, I have to preface the video by saying I am a licensed agent in the state of Florida. So if you have real estate goals, questions, or dreams of moving to Florida, especially the Tampa Bay area, I would be honored to earn your business and help you facilitate your move down here and make it as smooth as possible. So I'm going to drop my contact information on screen so you can get in touch. But without further ado, let's jump into it. So they actually have three developments going on in here. They have a couple of their single family home series, which we're going to see today, but they also have a development of townhomes going up in here as well. This is going to be our first model behind me, so we're going to jump on in and see exactly what it has to offer. All right, y'all, so I think the Toll Brothers have taken the cake, at least this year, with what they've done in this model. I can't even imagine what the next one's like. It's over 4,000 square feet. We're gonna start here with this really long foyer, a beautiful grand entrance as soon as you enter the home, and then off to your right, you have your first two guest bedrooms joined by a guest bathroom. I mean, in this shower, I'm gonna let you guys see it up close, but it's like this blue-gray, like slate-colored tile that I haven't really seen too often, only in like personal or private construction new builds. Then you have your laundry room and garage off to the left, just across the hall from those other two rooms. And then a grandiose, great room with your kitchen, dining room, and living room all back to back to back. And let me tell you, the design, the textures, the colors they've used in these models is absolutely insane. They have outdone themselves and they spared no expense. Now, one thing that really stuck out to me is you typically have a kitchen, you have a quartz countertop, that's one thing, but then you have a backsplash that's maybe tile or some funky paint color, but they've taken the same exact quartz, what looks like quartz or granite countertop, and have put it as the backsplash as well. Like I said, spared no expense because that was definitely an expensive touch to add here. Now off to the left of the kitchen, you have a huge pantry. It's locked. I wish I could open it up and go in there, but you can see it's really big in there. A lot of storage and shelving. And then you have your half bath for guests if you want to entertain. And then you have an office kind of offset from the rest of the home. So it could be like your own private area, and it's right next to that half bathroom. So like you could spend a whole day working here if you need to go to the restroom. It's right there, super convenient and a great utilization of space. Now this living room is staged perfectly. They have a sectional couch that I would certainly just plop down and watch my favorite movies on all day. You can look outside into the pool area, and unfortunately that is locked, so I can't go out there. But they said the next model pool area is available, but they're finishing up some tile and some turf work out there. That's why we can't go out there. But I don't know if the light's gonna focus. You can't really see out there, but you saw it in the tour. It's absolutely stunning. Now, lastly is the primary bedroom. Now I'm gonna do a spin real quick. Before I reveal it, I want y'all to see if you notice something. They don't have just one accent wall. They've taken the time to texture every wall, and they've made them all the same color instead of just doing it white and then having one accent wall behind the bed. They've made all the walls the exact same, and I think it turned out perfect. And having these textures on the wall, it just gives such a unique style that rings Toll Brothers. Now, we've seen a lot of new construction this year. They've kind of had the same motif, but this one really stands out. And another thing is these recessed ceilings, which we've seen in my content before, and they have the beams running across, which again makes for great textures. You can see in the living room, they have it out here with a different pattern. But we're gonna head into the primary bathroom, and what's a little different from other homes that we've seen this year is you come in and you're directly facing the double vanity sinks. You're perpendicular to the sinks instead of parallel, as if they'd be on your right or left. And then perpendicular to the vanities are your stand-up shower, glassed in, opening glass door, and then they have gold finishes, which makes for a perfect luxury finish. Now that I've stepped in here, I'm gonna go ahead and say this is not amongst one of the largest walk-in closets we've seen on the channel, but it's very much spacious, more than enough space for his and hers, a lot of shelving, a lot of organized storage space for you and your family. Now stick around because this next model, like I said, is over 4,000 square feet and exudes luxury. Like if you want luxury in a great location, this is where you need to be shopping. So we're gonna jump over to the next model and see how it showcases compared to this one.
Circling around a certain place in my mind. Wanna redirect all of my senses till I'm flourishing out under the light. I've been following the map. I swear the rhythm's got me hypnotized. I love the way it pulls me back. Got nothing but the music on my mind. It's like a sound.
All right, y'all, I'm about to make a statement. This is the nicest home I think I've ever seen in my entire life. So we're gonna go through it, and I'm gonna tell you why. So, just the most beautiful entrance you could ask for. I mean, the painting on this wall, the bent up staircase, it looks like something out of Minecraft, truly. So then off to the left here, you have an office, and then you have a mother-in-law suite with its own ensuite bathroom and its own walk-in closet. Now for this to not be the primary, that is a huge closet for any guest. And then you come underneath the catwalk, and to your left you have a guest bathroom and closet, and then you enter the main living area. Now, this is technically a great room as all the three main living spaces are adjacent to each other, but they've utilized the space well. In that, I mean, they've made the majority of your open floor plan the living room, and then they put the kitchen off to the back of this couch. And they made the island super long, so if you are a home chef, this is gonna be a lot of counter space for you, something you can take full advantage of, and this is a gas community. Something I always love to highlight when I see them in my tours. And then your dining room is just off the back of the kitchen, and you have two windows that will look out to the pool. Now off the back of the kitchen, if you were to come in through the garage, you have a pantry here, a little more counter space and storage, and then you have this huge laundry room with all this cabinetry and storage. For those of you who have a lot to put away, they've given you a space to do so. Now, even though there's a ton of square footage in this home, they were smart in making sure that the primary suite stayed on the ground floor. That is a huge demand for a lot of homeowners. And you walk in here, and just as extravagant as the last one, again, you have the checkerboard recessed ceiling with the beams, and then the texture on the wall, whether that's wallpaper or paint, I don't care. It looks beautiful. And then you come in to the primary bathroom and you have dual vanities, but this time they're split. Now you have one here and then you have your tub and then the other one. So his and hers vanity sinks, tub in the middle, and then this huge, look how big this shower is. Like, it's wider than my arm span. And my arms are fully stretched out. And then you come to the back of the primary restroom and you're in your closet. Now, I can't say the same about this one being a little bit smaller than what we've seen. This may be in the running for amongst the largest walk-in closets that we've seen on the channel. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Now, I'm heading upstairs, right? And all I can think is, like, this home cannot get any better. But we get up here and you just have so much floor space. Like, a lot of this is just part of your walkway, but you have this huge loft area. They have outdone every builder we've seen do a loft. And one of the main reasons why is because they have not laminate, but vinyl flooring. Whereas most builders have put carpet, especially in the upstairs, they went ahead, spared no expense, and they put vinyl flooring in this loft here and just have designed it so well. Now, off the back of the loft, you have a guest bathroom here with a stand-up shower and a guest bedroom here with its own walk-in closet. Like, look at that. This is a guest bedroom and the closet is this big. This is bigger than my closet at home. And I don't even, like, come on, man. Now, on the opposite side of the loft here, you have what I would consider the children's bedrooms, because you have one bedroom here and then Jack and Jill style restroom where both bedrooms are connected by the same restroom and your other bedroom is just here. Now, last but not least, for the grand finale, we have this pool area. If you stuck around long enough for the video tour of this model, then just check this out with me real quick. You walk outside, you're like, boom, I have an elongated dinner table for me and my guests if we wanted to eat outside, or if you have a big enough family to fill this table, then good for you. I have my gas grill with the vented hood right above. And then you have turf mixed with tile, a beautiful walkway, seating area over here, and of course, this luxury pool in this jacuzzi. Oh my days. Look at the finish on this. That is just, it is next level. Toll Brothers have outdone themselves. I need you guys to go in the comments right now, and if you think this is one of the nicest builds I've showed on my channel, drop it in the chat. Drop whatever you feel. Get your emotions out for how you feel about this home. And then the last thing, you have this wraparound bar. And of course, up here, they have, again, just taken every detail and just amplified it and really shows you what new construction, especially luxury new construction homes, should look like. They've even gone so far as to add a tap for whatever drink you want to serve out here. I wish there was more, I do, but we've really been blessed with what we got to see today. Now, before we head out of here, I'm gonna talk a little bit about the area and the costs associated with living here. So here at Innisbrook, you are golfing with the masters. So there is a price to pay for that. These luxury homes are starting in the low 800,000s. It is luxury. You're living on a GPA tour golf course here in Palm Harbor. You're probably only a half an hour from some of the nicest, most toured beaches in the country. So all the prices are justified, and then there are some fees associated with living here as well. There is an HOA here at Innisbrook if you decide to buy with the Toll Brothers, and it's gonna be $400 per month. Now, that's a little more than what we've seen so far this year, but it includes quite a few amenities. It's gonna give you access to not one, not two, but 6 resort-style pools scattered throughout the community. You have access to your fitness center, clubhouse, event spaces, and of course it's going to take care of all of your exterior maintenance. Now, while there is no CDD for this development from the Toll Brothers, there is an annual social fee to live here on the Innisbrook course, and it starts at a minimum of $225 per month. Now, they do have exclusive golf memberships for those avid golfers that go all the way up to $45,000 a year just for an initiation fee. Now, I know that seems extensive, but when you're golfing with the pros and you're buying luxury in one of the most desired areas here in Tampa Bay, there's going to be costs associated with that. So you're really a special kind of person to come shop here in Montrose with the Toll Brothers, and hopefully with me if you're seeing this video and thinking about moving to Tampa Bay. Now, when we're looking at Palm Harbor on the map, you're going to be situated right between Clearwater and Tarpon Springs. Palm Harbor is just north of Clearwater, which puts you in decent proximity to all your local amenities, if you would. TPA, Tampa Airport, St. Pete Clearwater Airport are all within a 30 to 40 minute drive, maybe not even that long. You're talking maybe 40 minutes to downtown St. Pete, 40 minutes to downtown Tampa, and then you're probably only a 15 to 20 minute drive into downtown Clearwater. You also have all of Tampa Bay's beaches to your disposal, starting from Clearwater Beach, going to Sand Key, Indian Rocks Beach, moving down to Treasure Island, Madeira Beach, St. Pete Beach, and everything further south. Now, this development is just in phase 1, and they have a ton of homes available in their inventory, 8 floor plans for the single family, 4 floor plans for the townhomes. So if you have questions about this community or just questions about moving to the Tampa Bay area, again, I would be honored to earn your real estate business, help you facilitate your move and make it as seamless as possible. So I'm going to drop my contact information on screen one more time so you can get in touch. But with that being said, I'm going to wrap up the video here. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to go down, like, comment, and hit that subscribe button, and stay tuned for more. Peace.